have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'll be back.
Get off my plane.
It's you. You're the rocket man.
Item to request.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Hello and welcome to the podcast. Action Rexon is the show. That's funny because I couldn't see you. I knew you could see me. So I come back and you just got a knife.
I was feeling in theme of the podcast, right? It's action. I've got a knife.
Oh, action. Okay, I got it. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. It is time to talk about Showdown in Little Tokyo. What a crazy movie this is.
Fantastic.
This is
Really.
Josh's pick for the week.
Yep, I'm feeling confident. I feel like I've picked a sleeper hit.
Well, you picked a movie. Yeah. You definitely did the job that you had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
If this job had KPIs, I'd be fucking hitting all of them.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure. This is a crazy movie starring Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren, directed by Mark L. Lester, who previously, before this movie, directed Firestarter in 1984 and Commando in 1985, as well as Armed and Dangerous, which is a John Candy comedy. That was in 1986. A movie called Class of 1999. I'd never seen that movie. I don't know what that is. And then in 1991, this movie.
Now, you've mentioned his filmography after this film making some sense.
Yes. So after this movie, I was looking at his filmography. And I'm like, yeah, he made it like some well-known movies before this. You know, Commando is obviously huge. That's a big action movie. Firestarter, like a cult horror movie. You know,
and then this, like, massive.
Oh yeah, obviously this huge film that he made here. And then after this, there's just a whole bunch of movies I've never heard of. All the way up to 2014, he did a movie called Dragons of Camelot. But before that, he made a movie in 2013 called Poseidon Rex, which is just about a T-Rex that runs around eating people by the looks of it. But he can also swim. He's a swimming T-Rex.
Well, yeah, they've got those big legs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a whole it's a whole thing.
What a career.
So apparently production on this movie didn't go well.
No.
To the point where this first bit of trivia is after being disappointed by the studio taking over this film, director Mark L. Lester started to finance and sell his movies himself to keep control over them. And that's why I think it makes sense that his movies after this weren't the biggest and well-known. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned, some studio takeover shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's evident in the film. I think there's about, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes of footage that got cut.
So Mark Lester's final cut came in at 90 minutes, but after seeing the test screening results, Warner Brothers no longer supported the film and cut it down to 79 minutes.
Okay, so yeah.
So about 11 minutes.
And yeah, feels a little disjointed, I feel like you could say. There's some connective tissue missing.
There's one part to me that stood out that I was like, that makes no fucking sense, that we'll get to.
Great. There's at least one.
I'm sure there's more, but like there's one that really stood out to me that's a line from a character, and I was like, why are you saying this right now? So we'll get to that.
Yeah, there's a lot in this movie where, like, I look at it, I'm like, that was a choice to do it this way.
That's definitely something that we will say a lot during this movie.
Did you have any expectations going into Showdown in Little Tokyo?
I had no idea how bad or good this movie would be. I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't look up anything about the movie. I purposely went in blind.
I also restrained myself. All I knew was the title and the poster, and that was it.
I knew it had Brandon Lee. I knew it had Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Now you can say you've seen 2 Brandon Lee movies.
Yay! Go me!
And you're better for it?
Anyway, this movie was had a crazy production apparently, and the final movie is kind of disjointed and weird. But we're going to talk about that. What's up, Sam? I love you too, buddy. Have a good sleep.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Editor Michael Elliott was brought in by Warner Brothers for substantial re-editing to make the film faster after WB were unhappy with an early cut. He had performed the same job on Warner's other 1991 action film, Out for Justice. Scenes cut included a different introduction to Kenner and his former partner Yosuto, more of the Nelson character played by Ernie Lively, more dramatic scenes between Lundgren and Lee, and a scene after the opening gunfight at the underground boxing match where Kenner is chewed out by his superiors for all the mayhem he has caused.
Yeah. Those cuts, they definitely feel cut.
Yep. Warner Brothers released the film directly to video in most countries. It had a theatrical run in the US with 140 screens. Italy, Greece, Hungary, Israel, Mexico, Pakistan, and Hong Kong, and Thailand, and South Korea all got theatrical runs for this, apparently.
Oh, yeah. All those heavy hitters.
Yep. All of them. Now, early on in this movie, Dolph Lundgren's fighting.
Yeah, as he's wont to do.
And at no point was I like, this dude knows karate.
No, I absolutely just thought, well, this guy is 99% muscle. Every move he takes is an accidental killing blow, regardless of whether he knows how to fight.
It's also very slow. A lot of the action in this movie is very slow and disjointed, and
especially when it's involving him.
Yeah, so it makes a little bit of sense because he's bigger than Brandon, right?
Huge.
He's a huge guy.
Man.
And so I was like, well, he's like the brute. He's strong
the brawn and
obviously slower. And then Brandon is the kung fu guy. He's gonna jump around. He's gonna
you would think that
do some kicks.
Like if you're doing like a American Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Asian kung fu star team up. That's what you would do, right?
Right. But then towards the end of this movie, all of a sudden he knows karate. And
the fucked up thing, and one of the more interesting things about this movie, I think, is that in the buddy cop dynamic, the roles are switched.
Also, buddy cop. No, this is not a buddy cop movie.
No, but they are supposed to sort of have a buddy cop dynamic.
I'm aware of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. In theory, in this buddy cop movie, theoretically, you would have your street smart American cop and your high kicking kung fu action star paired up with him. But I guess the subversion of that is that the Asian or half Asian guy is not the one doing the karate necessarily.
Doesn't even speak Japanese.
Doesn't know a lot of the, cultural customs and stuff. Meanwhile, Dolph Lundgren is the biggest weeaboo you will ever see.
He is. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. But again, even though he talks about living in Japan and all of this stuff, at no point was I like, this guy definitely knows karate. He's just like a big brute guy. But then this trivia here says Dolph Lundgren's leather jacket in the movie has the kanji logo of his karate style, Kyokushin, written on the left sleeve.
What a fucking cool jacket.
It is I knew. I saw that jacket. I was like, yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick.
I was like, that's gonna be Josh's fucking jacket right there.
No, I'm too self-aware to wear a jacket that's weeby.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Weeby.
Yeah, and so Michael Elliott apparently, he did that original edit, and then Warner Brothers brought in another person to re-edit the film. Stuart Baird, just like Elliot, who was often called to re-edit some of their films for various reasons, like changes that were made on the story, which is why he re-edited Wes Craven's Deadly Friend, or to shorten the film by cutting it down, as he did with this film and Out for Justice. Baird was another editor who would often re-edit the films which Warner Brothers had problems with for one reason or another. A couple of years earlier, for example, he re-edited another buddy cop film, Tango and Cash. The same year he worked on Showdown Little Tokyo. He also was brought in to re-edit The Last Boy Scout, which is another... That's another movie. Yep.
Wow. You're just listing off future Action Ranks and episodes, I think.
Yeah. He also did Demolition Man.
There's another one.
Also Lara Croft Tomb Raider. And also the worst Mission Impossible 2.
Hey, when was that released?
It's the 90s.
Fuck yeah. I knew it had to be around the year 2000.
Oh no, it is 2000, unfortunately.
Fuck.
But we can watch the first one.
There's evidence of the Sydney Olympics in that movie,
right?
No longer exist.
Yeah.
Or not in the space that they are in that movie. They're currently sitting on the M4, I think.
Okay, right. Yeah. So this movie was re-edited multiple times and taken away from the director. And
what I'm hearing is that it was saved in the edit.
He was attempted to be saved in the edit. Yeah, there was an attempt made.
It died on the editing room floor.
Absolutely. But there you go. That's our little rundown.
You liked this movie.
Look, I feel like I'm going to like a lot of the movies that we watch for this podcast.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily
a marker of quality.
Right. Because I laughed my ass off at a lot of this movie, and it's not supposed to be funny in a lot of the parts where I laughed. And the parts where I think they were making jokes where you're supposed to laugh, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Boy, is Brandon Lee's character the least funny man I've ever seen in anything.
Yeah, least funny. Just
a massive perv and creep.
He's all over the place, like, because you first meet him and he seems kind of buttoned up and like serious about the job.
Guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden he walks into a room full of naked ladies, like, fucking tits, bro.
He's like, my god, doesn't know what to do with himself. And he's talking about dicks. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, his character is all over the place. You cannot pin down his personality at all. Yeah, but I
would say comic relief with a question mark at the end.
There's a definite question mark about that. But let's talk about the movie and get to the plot. All right, let's go. Los Angeles cop Chris Kenner is an American who was raised in Japan. He's given a new partner, Johnny Murata, an American of partial Japanese descent. Kenner does not appreciate American culture, while Johnny does not like Japanese culture much. One thing they both enjoy are this seems like this is a real fucking back of the box.
Yeah.
One thing they both enjoy are the martial arts, in which they are both experts. The two are assigned to LA's Little Tokyo, where they break up some criminal activity in a Japanese restaurant and an arrest is made. While Kenner and Johnny are questioning the suspect, Kenner notices that he has tattoos of the Iron Claw Yakuza clan. This reminds him of when he was 9 years old and he witnessed his parents being killed by a member of the Yakuza. Before Kenner or Murata can interrogate the suspect further, he kills himself in the interrogation room by breaking his own neck.
Metal as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
God damn.
So much to talk about already in this small paragraph of...
There's one very specific experience that both you and I had that no one watching at home will have.
Yeah.
Because we came to this, we watched this on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
And we had just watched
El Mariachi. Yep.
Which you had to fuck around with some settings so that it wasn't dubbed in English. So it had the original Spanish track.
Yes.
So when we started watching this, it's just in Spanish. And we didn't get very far. No. Because all it does at the very start is say, the top billed actor's name.
Yeah. And then it shows the title of the movie.
But it's like Dolph Lundgren, Brandon Lee. You can hear the fucking maracas in the background.
I didn't have him reading the name of the people. It just it was just the music up until it showed the title of the movie, and then it said the title in Spanish.
I didn't get to the
just
title
randomly.
They were saying the actor's name in a very thick Spanish accent.
Okay. No, for me it was just the music. It got to the title and it said the title in Spanish. I was like,
you got through all the shadow, tattoo, katana.
Dude, this movie starts. There's fucking close-ups of this dude's muscles. He's flexing. He's doing all these flexes. He's holding like a little knife.
He's got a little tanto and a pistol.
Yes, yeah, it goes on. It's all close-ups of this guy's body, and he's just tatted up, and he's just flexing. And then all of a sudden, there's this tiny little gun.
Just a little gun.
Just a little gun.
Scale. It's like how when you're showing a picture on the internet, you have to have a banana for scale.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
They couldn't find a banana, but they had a clock.
yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Such a funny way to start. And it's just like it fades in and out of these shots of the muscly dude with different the names angles, of the cast.
Different rotations.
Yeah, exactly.
we gotta see every muscle.
What a way to start a movie, tell you what. Cut to Little Tokyo, Los Angeles. They gotta let you know this is Little Tokyo.
How else would you know? It's not like it's the title of the film.
No, absolutely not. And then I had like oh shit, it's Tatsu.
What do you mean it's Tatsu?
It's Tatsu.
What does that mean?
From Ninja Turtles.
Oh fuck!
Did you not catch that?
No, I didn't.
Dude, it's the first thing I fucking said.
Sorry, I was preoccupied by Dolph Lundgren sneaking around, which is like putting a fucking leather jacket on a fridge and expecting no one to point it out.
Sure, yeah. That's fair enough. But yes, Dolph Lundgren is sneaking around. He's gonna drop in on this fucking fight or whatever's going on. The dude who plays Tatsu in the Ninja Turtles movie, and the second one, is in this. And as soon as he shows up, I'm like, oh shit.
Fuck.
That's that guy.
Yeah, no, I did not pick that at all. But yeah, in retrospect, it is that guy.
That is him.
Dolph Lundgren's 6'5". He's like a centimeter taller than me.
Yeah.
That's not a guy you get sneaking around.
No, he does a few sneaks in this movie. Yeah. And at one point he says he's gonna like sneak up on someone. Mm-hmm. He's like, you won't see me coming.
And he's correct.
He is correct, but also this is a movie.
Yes.
Movie
magic.
Dolph Lundgren drops in on these people in the most awkward drop in anyone's ever committed to film. It's the
on tiny silent cat feet. Dolph Lundgren drops down on a rope in the middle of a boxing match.
Slow as anything, and he'll just I guess he's supposed to knock everyone out of the way, but everyone just kind of like stands out of the way and just watches him land.
Oh shit! It's Dolph Lundgren now, I guess.
Also, speaking of Ninja Turtles, the music is very Ninja Turtles as well. The music. Yes. So I had to look up to if like it had the same composer or anything. It's not, but the soundtracks are very similar. I will say
No, they just went to the same school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's great. It's fantastic. This is a great way to start a movie, and then there's a huge shootout in this fight arena.
Yeah. I have a note here that's just I looked down to type one note about Dolph Lundgren swinging down to no fanfare, and all of a sudden everyone's shooting everyone else, and it's so unclear which Asian guys are shooting which other Asian guys. Not to be racist about it or anything, but like you look at them all and they're all dressed the same. They're all Asian dudes. There is no distinguishing features one way or the other, and yeah, they're just shooting the shit out of everyone. What is going on? No idea. One of them's clearly very evil. It's the bald one. One of them specifically is very evil, and it's the bald one in the coat.
Yes, of course. Bald equals evil.
Like he, yeah, well, clearly. He's like shooting dudes, and they're shooting back, and then a bunch of other Asian dudes are shooting, and unclear as to who's on whose side and why they're doing any of this.
Yes, yeah. It's
all I really
confusing.
know for sure is that Dolph Lundgren is not one of the Asians.
Sure, yes. He's just there. He's just in the middle of it. And then so he's chasing everyone out, and he gets out onto the street, and they're in the car, and they're like driving towards him, and he just jumps the car.
As a standing leap.
Just
as they're driving over, he just jumps straight up in the air and clears that motherfucker.
Pure cinema. It's beautiful. It's so fucking funny. It's great. It's good. It's fantastic.
I left my seat. I was so excited for that.
So they like pull up at the beginning of this. Worst parking job you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do it again immediately the next scene when they pull up outside the restaurant. Yeah. These guys cannot park.
So this is where one of those edits was made, right? Because Ken is supposed to be admonished for breaking up the fight ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine there's supposed to be some drama with Nelson, and there's supposed to be the thing with his partner.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys walk in while he's having what I would assume is breakfast at this place, because it's the day after.
Yeah, it's breakfast or lunch. I don't know.
It's really unclear. It's sometime during the day, but they pull up to this restaurant, and they clearly see each other, like the gangsters, the Yakuza and Kenna see each other, and they do not seem to recognize each other. For all his love of Japanese culture, Kenna absolutely thinks all Asians look the
same. Yeah, there's no attempt to show that either of these two groups know each other or remember each other from the immediate scene earlier, prior to this one.
You guys tried to run me over last night. Hey, you leapt over our fucking car last night.
But these dudes come in and they're trying to like extort the restaurant, trying to get money out of them for protection. And Kenna doesn't like this. So he starts some shit with them. They start fighting.
He kind of like dog walks these guys with zero effort.
Yeah. And again, he's super slow. A lot of these...
The kung fu is happening around him.
Right. It's very... These fight scenes are awfully shot, like terrible. There's some egregious shit later, but this one, now as we're talking about it, this one is just super slow and it's not edited well. It doesn't make anything exciting. It's just like a single shot, and then they do the most choreographed slow moves, and then
I feel like everyone moving around Dolph is moving fairly fast, like averagely fast, but he's just like so slow at grabbing people and fucking throwing them. He's not really paying attention.
Right.
It gives the impression that he's like super skilled and aloof and doing it without even thinking about it, but also that he's real fucking slow.
Yeah. That's right. So Dolph throws a dude out a window, and here's Brandon Lee. He's just walking past, and he sees everyone fighting inside the restaurant, and he ducks down. He does a little duck down. He like starts creeping under the window, and we cut back to a shot of Dolph inside fighting the dudes, and the window's behind him, and you just see Brandon Lee like pick up like that and then go back down. You don't get shots like that anymore.
No, it's a real lost art.
That'd be a cutaway to like a close up on his face of like him doing that. Yeah. No, this is like it's far away. You could blink and miss it.
Absolutely.
It's great.
This is the real fans who are paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's amazing stuff. So most of the dudes get away. There's one dude left who's knocked out on the floor. Did Brandon Lee knock him out, or did Dolph knock him out?
I believe Dolph knocked him out. Threw him behind the counter, and then all the Yakuza like fire into the restaurant, and they fucking take cover.
Right. Also Brandon Lee's fighting he's just moving around a lot. Does a backflip at some point, I think.
He tries to do like a fucking Forest Law kick.
Right, yeah. He moves around a lot. Unlike Dolph, who just stands there. That's what's separating their fight skills here.
This is the one differentiating factor.
Yeah, exactly.
Level of movement. Lots, none.
And so Brandon Lee picks this guy up and like
So should I read him his rights?
Right, yeah, and he's like, yeah, you can, but I don't think he's gonna understand. He's gonna hear you.
Yeah, because he's fucking knocked out, and then he like drops him against the cash register.
Cut to interrogation room. Good cop, bad cop, except they're both kind of neither.
They're both kind of inept cops,
right? Yeah.
But is this before the interrogation where they get the little walkthrough at the cop shop, and all of the partners of Kenna, all the Japanese dudes are like, "Good luck."
Right? They're walking through to the interrogation room with this guy.
And all these like middle-aged to older Asian gentlemen are just saying to Brandon Lee, "Good luck with that guy."
And so they're talking to this guy, and Dolph just goes up and just rips the dude's shirt open.
Yeah, he does do that.
And he does it twice in this movie to two different people.
Yeah, and the second one is really egregious considering the circumstances.
And both times the dudes are just standing there. Like, there's no reactions like, yep.
I'd be kind of pissed off about my shirt if nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. Not these guys. They can get a new shirt. Or they can kill themselves, which this guy does. But
so yeah, this viewing of the tattoo triggers a tragic backstory flashback in Kenna's mind of the shadowy night where he saw his parents being brutally murdered by a ninja.
What the fuck is going on? Because this dude is dressed up like a ninja. Even though the movie the whole time says he's a Yakuza, and no one else in the movie is dressed up as a ninja. None of his fucking henchmen are ninjas. There's no ninjas mentioned. But for some reason, this one night, this dude is dressed up like a ninja and just kills this kid's family.
Young Dolph Lundgren's parents. Like slashing the shit out of them while they're in bed.
Yeah. They're very much dead already, awkward. And he's still going.
Yeah, he's in it for the love of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And so Dolph like runs out of the room, and Brandon goes after him, and then they're looking at the guy through the glass, and they see him like getting ready to kill himself.
Yeah, but he's just like down on his knees in the room, he's just like breathing exercises.
Just getting ready to break his neck, and he does it, and then
which is fucking insane.
Yeah, and so Dolph gets in there first. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then Brandon gets in, and Brandon says, "What the fuck did he do?" That's his line. That's it. What? You were just looking at him. You just saw what he did.
To be fair, if I saw someone break their own neck in real time with my own eyes, I would also be like, "What the fuck did he just do?"
But that's not. It's not like a. It's like, what did he do? Like.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, like that's what it is. You just saw what happened.
Yeah. Well, frankly, I wouldn't believe my own eyes. That's insane. Breaking your own neck is metal as fuck.
Yeah.
With your own hands. Best I can do is crack my neck.
And then there's just a really weird line here from like some dude that the dude just walks into the room.
Offices?
Yeah, he walks into the room. He's just talking about bullshit, and he sees the dead body. And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" It's like he doesn't give a shit at all.
Doesn't he say something like, "Oh, you guys bring the nicest, the sweetest guys in here.
You arrest the nicest people," is the line I've written down here, which is the dumbest like, line.
It's clearly meant to be a joke, but it's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever was writing the jokes specifically in this movie needs to be fired out of a fucking cannon.
Absolutely. Let's get back to the plot. The leader of the Iron Claw, Yoshida, kills the owner of a popular downtown nightclub, the Bonsai Club, by crushing the owner, Tanaka, in a car compactor. To celebrate gaining ownership of the Bonsai Club, Yoshida throws a party at his house with all of the club staff. Yoshida discovers that one of the girls at the party, Angel, has warned Tanaka about Yoshida behind his back. Yoshida summons Angel to his office to question her about her loyalty, where she attempts to appease him by offering her body to him, but Yoshida instead drugs Angel and strips off her clothes before beheading her.
Yes, that is the thing that happens. I have a note here that just says you have 30 minutes to remove your club owner.
So yeah, this is God, this whole thing was awkward.
That is screaming so much in that car compactor for a long time.
And there's a scene later that makes me think this guy is really dumb. He's super stupid and dumb.
That dude never died. He's still in the car.
Maybe.
Multiple days later. He just doesn't have the upper body strength, as we'll see later.
Yes, now we have the pleasure of having our first awkward sex scene in Action Ranks, and which is just so
Is it a sex scene?
No, but it's like it's sexual in nature, and it's gross and absolutely weird and
it is
slow and
to add to this, one of my notes is Yakuza, more like Kakuza.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like that one.
Yeah. So all these good dudes are just standing around watching this chick.
Watching Shang Tsung.
Yeah,
maybe
kind of.
Feel up a chick.
Yeah, she's naked and she gets a high, and then the sword.
And he's got a sword.
He's got a knife at first, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna stab her with it, but no, that's not good enough.
Cutting her clothes off. The sword was killing her.
That's like, I mean, the knife would.
You're not gonna use the sword to cut her clothes off. That's so hard. There's so much sword.
But the knife could stab her.
Well, yeah. Be less likely to have a mishap with the knife than the sword.
Sure. Okay.
You don't want to kill her before the part where you kill her.
And
by really awkwardly slapping a fake head off of a body.
He's got the sword. He goes, and it's like a dunk, like a baseball bat hitting a fucking
so like blunt.
So blunt, and that's the thing about this movie. There's a beheading, someone gets their arm chopped off, no blood,
exploded,
zero blood. It's so weird.
The car compactor, no blood.
Yeah. This was rated R on Prime Video, and I'm wondering if that's just wrong.
There's a lot of titties.
Yeah, but I don't know.
A lot of titties.
You can see PG rated movies with titties.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's gonna get them an R rating. Yeah, it's really yeah.
Is it the drugs?
It could be the drugs. Yeah, Australia has a thing about that, I guess.
It's like ice is in.
Oh, and it's ice. Yeah, yeah. I reckon. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's just the dullest, most bloodless beheading ever committed to film, and it's like really fast too. Like it's like
you don't get to see it.
Cuts away immediately.
Yeah. Not that I necessarily want to see the beheading, but like, they show you just enough of it for me to be like, well, I kind of want to see like
it showed enough for me to be like, I have to rewind and see what actually happened there.
Yeah.
So I went back, and then there is a neck stump. The head definitely comes off, but it's so quick. It's like
they've bought a mannequin and dressed it up as this woman, then put a fake.
Well, dressed it up. She wasn't wearing anything, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my note. Oh man, I wanted to see the super bloodless beheading properly. Yeah, Shang Tsung's into some shit.
He is. He's a freaky dude.
We need to mention that Yoshida, the bad guy here, is Shang Tsung.
Yes.
And even when he's given absolute shit to work with, he's a very good villain.
He is a good villain,
he's got a good presence.
Yes, absolutely. If there's anything that's decent about this movie, like he does a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Tia Carrera. Tia Carrera's here.
Tia Carrera's pretty good. Yeah, she's good. When the coroner runs an analysis on Angel's body, it is revealed that the methamphetamines in her system would have led to her death anyway. This discovery of drugs, together with the suspect having Yakuza tattoos, prompts Kenna and Johnny to go to the Bonsai Club in search of information, where they meet Angel's close friend, lounge singer Minako?
Minako.
Okay, let's say that. Whilst talking with Minako, Jenna and Johnny are ambushed and taken to see the nightclub's owner, and Kenna realizes Yoshida as the man who killed his parents. Yoshida is now a drug manufacturer using a local brewery as his distribution center. He uses smaller gangs such as the Hells Angels, Crips, and Serenos to peddle the drugs for him in return for a percentage of the profit. Enraged, Kenna pulls his gun on Yoshida and almost kills him to avenge the death of his parents, but Johnny manages to defuse the situation and they both leave the nightclub.
So they go to this club and they kind of beat up a bunch of dudes on their way in for some reason.
First, let's talk about the ice thing.
Oh yeah, let's talk about ice. Ice is always important.
I had no idea. They say in this scene that like ice is this new drug. This movie came out in 1991, big in Japan. Didn't have ice in the US in 1991.
Sure.
That seems
incorrect.
Inaccurate. But they did predict the epidemic pretty well, so yeah, good job on that, I guess.
Yeah, wow. Prophetic. Kojima-esque is Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Shit, I gotta find this. I gotta find this thing. The music in this movie is fucking insane, especially in this scene where they pull up at the club. Mm-hmm. There's this music in the score. I gotta find. Where's my audio? Fuck. What? Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Vamp for a little bit.
Oh God, vamping.
Do vamps.
I've never been good at vamping.
Vamp it.
I can't vamp. I've never been able to vamp.
Say a vamp line from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh fuck. I got nothing.
Something about sucking blood or something.
You know they call him vamp not because he's a vampire, but because he's bisexual.
Yeah, apparently.
That's the only line I remember with reference to vamp, and it's not even vamp who says it.
Okay, voice memos. Okay. All right, let me. Okay, so this music plays. I wasn't gonna play the actual music, so this is my voice note of what the music sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
The fucked up thing is that I know exactly what track you're talking about.
They pull up at the club. So imagine, right? They're pulling up at the club and they're having a chat in the car. Mm-hmm. And this music plays. It's awful.
How accurate that is, actually.
It's pretty bad, but also hilarious. And yeah, it took me completely out of the movie immediately
because you were already so in.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it took me out of the movie happens like every 50 seconds.
I mean,
or so.
I've got a lot of notes, so yeah, really. This hour and 20
always something with this fucking movie.
Hour and 20-minute movie took me like 2 hours to watch. So
yeah, there was constant pausing and just being like, "Are you seeing this shit?"
Yeah, pretty much.
So all my notes are is like, did you just see that? Note this down for later.
So they get the club and they interview Minako, Tia Carrera, the only one who's wearing clothes in this club, by the way.
You got naked sumo wrestler ladies.
Yeah.
Naked women getting sushi eaten off them.
Fucking weird shit.
You know, if I was gonna eat any food off of a naked woman, I feel like raw fish is really low on the list.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. Yeah, so they talk to her and then a fight breaks out and they fight some dudes in this club.
What? They like try and they kind of like infiltrate the building. Like Kenna knocks on the door, dude comes out, and then he beats the fuck out of him by punching him once and knocking him out.
Right.
And then they like go down a little bit further, and then Murata fucking knocks a couple of guys out.
Is that this scene?
Yeah, because I've got a note here. They're talking about how Kenna says to Murata, when did you start learning martial arts?
Oh,
that's when I was a kid.
Yes, right.
And he goes, you should have started martial arts earlier.
That's
and he's
what
like, I was 4.
That's what this is about. Okay, so yes. I've written every hand-to-hand fight scene is just so awkward. Still, Brandon Lee knocks out these guys in the club that starts surrounding them, and every move is slow and poorly shot. And they don't try and speed it up or anything. It's just like...
It's like a couple of like hip tosses and a couple of little kickies.
Yeah.
And they're fine, but they're not like woven into any greater choreography. They're just kind of moves on their own, executed totally okay, I guess.
And then going back to the thing about Dolph, like questioning him about his form and everything, I'm like, I mean, the way this movie's shot and edited, I think he has a point. He's completely valid.
Yeah, but is he the one who should be questioning anything? We've seen him move.
That's true.
At least
they're really both terrible. If this movie's editing is
doing like jumps and kicks and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But I did like the delivery on I was 4.
Yeah. And the cops are allowed to just go around beating people up. Because again, like Brandon Lee's character, by the way, I don't remember any of the characters' names in this movie. The whole movie, I was like, that's Brandon Lee and that's Dolph Lundgren. And
I also refer to them as their like actor names in my notes a lot.
But what was I saying? He's fucking... Oh yeah, he's supposed to be like by the books or whatever, right? He's like
straight-laced.
Yeah. But then they're just going around just beating dudes up, just willy-nilly.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have more questions. Is this right? Should we be doing this?
Yeah, he kind of doesn't push back on anything.
Right. He's also he may as well not be in the movie, if I'm being honest.
This is not his story. He has very little growth. Again, this could go back to the editing. They talk about how some of the more dramatic scenes between Kenna and Murata were cut for time.
Right.
Which, considering the acting in this movie, maybe not the biggest mistake in the world, but also you definitely get the sense that they start off at odds and are supposed to come together and form a friendship by the end.
Right.
And this kind of happens, but it's deeply unearned.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, what is Brandon Lee's character in this movie? He shows up and seems kind of buttoned up, then he doesn't know what he's doing. Now he can't control himself. Oh, right. Now he can't control himself around Tia Carrera because he sees her and he's just like, oh,
yeah. My notes, Murata is also kind of a creep.
Yeah. Dolph has been the same dude all the way through, but they couldn't decide what they wanted Brandon to be from one scene to the next because he's just constantly changing character.
Kenna gets to be consistent. He is Officer Weeaboo. He has a deep respect for Japan and its culture, and that's it. That's the character.
Yeah.
Also revenge.
Right. Yes, of course. How could we forget?
Yeah, that's all you get for him. And then Murata is like, yeah, as you said, this straight-laced, by-the-books cop, except he's also kind of a creep pervert. And he's always cracking wires, but he's not very funny, so...
Right. Yeah. He's all over the shop.
Yeah.
And now we get the fight scene in the club, which is very awkward. Brandon Lee does do a cool backflip off a table. That is in slow motion. That one's pretty cool. Again,
like environmental assistance. You get fucking drink trays being used as shields and smacking people. I do like that sort of stuff.
They have their own fighting styles. It's like the one character trait that's like constant between both of them is like this guy fights this way and this guy fights this way. Yep. That's like the one thing about them that's like consistent through the movie.
There's this one bit where Kenna kicks a fucking chair across the room and it slides under another dude and knocks him off his feet, and I'm like, that's kind of fun. And then Murata follows up with a kick to that guy in the chair. I'm like, good.
Yeah,
good teamwork.
Yeah, there are hints of like decent choreography somewhere, but mostly it's poorly shot.
Yeah. This fight also ends in just the dumbest way.
Mm-hmm.
Where a dude who's on the ground literally like crawls over to Kenna, grabs him by the legs, and just sort of drags him down to the ground. And it's so slow and so underwhelming.
Yes.
And Kenna's just like, ah.
And then Kenna's on the ground, and I feel like this is going to be a constant trope on this podcast. We need to have like a trope thing, and we need to fucking have
We're
a
gonna
count.
have to introduce segments.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do a count on how many times these certain tropes happen during these movies. Dude that would 100% shoot anybody in the face 100% of the time decides not to shoot main character in the face this one time because the plot demands it.
Yeah.
So Tatsu comes up again. Don't know what the character's name in this movie is.
That's the bald guy.
That's the bald guy. Right? From Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Comes up and he's like, just doesn't shoot him in the face, just points the gun at him. And he's like, follow me, you know? Like,
the boss wants to talk to you.
I feel like you guys want to shoot him in the face. Like, you shot everyone else. You shot up that whole place at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, and those guys weren't even cops. Those guys were other Asians.
Yeah, and then he shot up the restaurant as like, oh, now.
Ooh, can't shoot.
Can't possibly.
6'5" white guy.
I would never.
When he's at his most defenseless in this room full of people who would totally not give a shit.
So they take them downstairs and they meet the bad guy who has a name.
Yoshida.
Yeah.
Him. Shang Tsung.
Turns around. What do you know? It's the dude that killed Dolph Lundgren's parents.
The ninja from 20 years ago.
Ninja!
Who looks exactly the same.
It looks exactly the same, except now he's wearing shirts. Except Dolph Lundgren rips his fucking shirt open again.
Kenna gets away with so much shit in this scene. Like, all of these goons are pointing guns at Murata and Kenna. And, like, he sees this dude's face and then immediately rips his shirt. And I'm like, why have they not shot him?
It's so funny because the dude just stands there.
He just takes it.
There's no reaction from anybody. Just rips his shirt open.
And the fuck up thing is, like, when Kenna is like explaining, it was you killed my parents. Shang Tsung's there like, yeah, I knew this was coming. I knew you'd be here. I knew when I bitch slapped you as a child.
It's also like, you know, this dude is totally like, for me, it was Tuesday. Like, he's that kind of guy. Yes! But he absolutely remembers killing this kid's parents.
I have that in my notes. I was totally expecting for me, it was Tuesday. Yes. I don't remember you at all kind of thing.
Right.
But no, he remembers the small child. In fairness, the small child does scar his face with his own sword.
Sure.
Somehow, in an action that makes no sense to me.
Sure.
Mechanically.
I feel like he would have a lot of scars, though, that he would maybe not remember, you know?
But that one's on his face, and I feel like he's got a bit of prosthetic shit on his cheek.
I reckon that's just bad makeup.
Or it could just be bad makeup. But like, I looked at it and I'm like, that looks weird. And then when I saw the flashback with his face scarred, I'm like, oh, maybe that was intentional.
Right.
Who could say?
Who could say? But yeah, it's like,
M. Bison, this is not.
No, definitely not. And then Kenna pulls out his gun and holds it to his head like he's going to shoot him in the head. And Brandon Lee all of a sudden,
everyone is still like pointing guns at them.
Yeah. And Brandon Lee all of a sudden back to being straight laced. Fucking, this is what we got to take him in the way. Yeah. Is such amazing quotes as "You give up everything." You give up everything you are, champ. If you shoot him, you give up everything you are, champ. Well. Yeah.
I don't know when this was established, but occasionally he will just call him champ.
And then he pulls out his badge and he's like looking at all the guys like, we're cops. It'd be bad to shoot us. And they're all just like,
flashing your badge in a room full of people pointing guns at you. That'll de-escalate.
And then they just leave. We've learned nothing except Dolph Lundgren now knows that the bad guy was the dude who killed his parents. That's
the revelation that the bad guy knew that this was coming.
Right. It's just like, this scene has no other reason to exist, and it makes no sense because it's just like, we need to take you downstairs, and then they go downstairs, he finds out, and then they leave, and that's it. That's the whole scene.
It sure is. What it serves one purpose, and it's getting Murata to know that there's some sort of dark history here that he doesn't know. You could have done this any other way, but this is how they've chosen to do it.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things that made me really laugh in this scene beyond the simple flashback and the fucking shirt tearing.
Yeah.
You've got lines like, "Are you gonna kill him?" and Dolph being like, "Not right now, maybe later." Also, as they're backing out of the room and they're like free to go, Murata looks so fucking smug. He's still got his goddamn badge out as they're backing out of the room, and he's like, it's so stupid, and it made me laugh so fucking hard.
And then they get outside, and Brandon Lee is like, "You should be polite. That was not polite."
No, he said, "You said be polite."
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
Because that was the whole thing coming down here. Dolph's giving him the rundown on how you deal with Yakuza. You play by their rules, you show respect, you be polite. And then, he's like, "You said be polite. That was not polite." Which, in a movie full of lines that aren't funny from him, that's the one we're getting into it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe a joke.
It's kind of. I do like that they're driving off, and Brandon Lee's pissed at him, and he pulls up, and he gets out of the car, and he just like jumps over the front of the car. It was so good. That was so funny. That's the funniest thing he's done the whole movie.
He also calls Dolph Lundgren names. I don't remember exactly what the names were.
Yeah,
but they are very, very dumb.
And then they have a conversation.
Gives him an ultimatum.
Right, yeah, they have a conversation about, what Dolph Lundgren's like.
Tell me what's going on with you. What's your history, or you can go it alone.
Right, yeah.
And then Dolph's like, "Okay, I'll go it alone," and he's like, "No."
He's like, "I'll get you a new partner tomorrow," and he's like, "No,
we'll talk to Nelson.
I don't want a new partner." And then he gives a rousing speech that ends with, "When we're done, we're gonna eat fish off those naked chicks. Dap up."
That's a fucking plan. A dap up to live alongside the fucking predator one.
We should also say earlier in the movie, like 10 minutes ago in the movie, we learned that the owner of the club is also the owner of the brewery.
Yeah, with zero context to what brewery we're talking about.
Right.
Tia Carrera offers a lot of information in a very strange and awkward interview where questions and answers are framed poorly, and I genuinely forgot who the fuck they were talking about for a second.
And so 2 scenes later, we have them pull up outside the brewery, where the line, "Remember, the owner of the club is also the owner of the brewery," is said. 10 minutes earlier, it was... How bad do you think people's memories are that they can't remember that the owner of the brewery also owns the club?
And this was before, short form media ruined all our brains.
Exactly. And nothing happens in this scene. They pull up outside the club. Outside the brewery,
The brewery.
Yeah. And they're just sitting there, and Dolph's
a procession of every cliche gang member you could possibly think of rock up. Bikers, cholos, gangbangers, everyone's here.
The Dolph gets his gun out, and Brandon Lee's like, "You gotta shoot him or something?" I don't know. He says something about it, and he's like, "I don't know, maybe." And then
he says, "I'm not going to shoot him unless
they shoot at us.
Unless they shoot us first."
Right. We cut inside the brewery, where there's a bunch of gang members in there.
Multiple gangs, bikers, fucking Hispanic dudes, fucking gangbangers, every gang you could think of.
And this is where I wrote, "No ice in my beer, thank you," because they're putting ice in the beer bottles.
Very good. That's very good, Aaron.
Thank you so much. Because gross. Ugh.
Ew, beer.
I'll have the ice, but no beer for me, thank you. Yeah, so these gang members are like questioning the bad guy about what's happening here, and then one of them gets out of line and they cut off his arm.
Of course.
And the arm falls to the floor, and you don't see, then again, no blood.
No.
The arm just falls to the floor. There's more blood in the fucking Wampa scene in Empire Strikes Back. That thing's got blood going down. And there's blood on the fucking. It's bloodless, completely bloodless.
Blood wasn't in the budget.
Arm chop.
All the money's gone towards fucking squibs and fireworks. You'll see.
And then cut to bad guy in the car leaving the brewery,
seeing our heroes.
Yes,
just being like, and then driving off.
He has a look. He has this giant smile on his face, like, you guys, you silly gooses.
Shang Tsung shit-eating grin is too good.
He's not mad at all. He's just like, you guys,
you fucking scamps,
you little scamps. And he just drives off, and then that's the scene.
Look, he's got Tia Carrera to go skeeve on.
The cops have literally no reason to be there, except to remind you that 10 minutes earlier someone said a thing. And they want to make sure that you remember.
We got to make sure that we know why the brewery is important. We have to establish that the brewery is a thing and is integral to the evil plan.
And then we get more tits.
Yeah.
So many tits in this movie.
You know, we are 3 episodes into this, and I'm kind of shocked it's taken this long. Yeah,
I guess. This movie's, made up for the last 2 for sure.
Yeah. We've hit our quota. We're on track.
Now we go. So we're back in the club. And now we get. This is the end of the movie.
Oh, wait. Does the synopsis cover?
The synopsis literally covers the rest of this from here to the end.
Jesus.
Okay.
This is about an hour's worth of movie.
Later that night, Yoshida rapes and kidnaps Minako and holds her hostage in his home and vows to kill Kenna.
Not in that order.
Nope. Kenna and Johnny set out for Yoshida's heavily guarded home where they rescue Minako. His pride wounded, Yoshida sends his men out to get Minako back. They rescue Minako. Yep. Okay, right. Got it. Yep. He has Kenna and Johnny captured, stripped topless and tortured by electrocution. However, the two manage to escape. They prepare for an assault on Yoshida's brewery where they rescue Minako once again. They chase Yoshida down to a parade being held in the middle of the city where he and Kenna engage in a modern-day samurai-like sword duel. The fight ends with Kenna overpowering Yoshida and impaling him through the abdomen before throwing him into a giant spinning Catherine wheel firework display. The funniest thing in this movie, by far. It's
really good.
So fucking funny.
It was so unexpected.
Which burns Yoshida alive before exploding and killing him. Kenna and Johnny are then hailed as heroes by the crowd as they escort Minako away.
There's so many questions, but we'll get to them all.
Okay. So we get this conversation between the bad guy and Tia Carrera about how he doesn't understand why the Asian guys like the white chicks because he prefers Asian chicks. And then he whispers something to her that I listened like 3 times and I had no fucking idea what he was saying. Do you know what he said?
I have no idea because my only notes in this particular section are Yoshida's quote, "I don't understand my countrymen's obsession with these other women." And in brackets, meanwhile, the bustiest girl boobs boobily right behind him. And I was like, I wonder why.
He gets right up next to Tia Carrera's head and he's like,
he was saying the thing that Shang Tsung says when he shoots the fireballs.
I had to put on subtitles because I had no idea what he was whispering. He says, "I find the apple outside my door is the sweetest."
Yeah, okay.
I get what he's saying. But who's just leaving apples outside doors?
He's also a creep, and that's a creepy
Does
thing
Japan
to
have Apple delivery, guys? Is that a
Japan
thing?
has everything delivery.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fair enough then. That makes complete sense.
Would not be surprised.
So he's like hitting on her, and he's like, I find the apple outside my door is the sweetest. Cut to immediately.
What a turn.
She's completely thrown through the fucking door onto the floor, and he comes in, he just throws his jacket off.
Yeah, he does the Yakuza fucking whip the clothes off.
What the fuck happened between those two scenes?
And then to set the mood, he puts the fucking beheading of her friend on the TV.
Right, yeah. She's like afraid on the bed, and he's like, watch this shit.
Oh, look, I need it. I need it to get hard. It doesn't work.
Well, we do learn later. He has trouble.
Yeah, well, he's got.
So maybe that's the problem.
Too many fucking drugs in his system and not enough. Well, too many drugs, too much murder.
Yeah,
it's a bad combination. You can't get it up.
So yes, it's implied that he raped her.
It's implied super hard later.
Well, yes. I mean, it's made evident later, but like right now, it's implied.
But what a dark turn from creepy seduction to let's get it on.
And so this is the part that I mentioned earlier, where he walks out and he says something that makes zero sense in the context of everything that's happened before. He walks out of the door the next morning and he says, "So this is America. I think I'm going to like it here."
It's like he hasn't been here for months setting up his operation.
You've been here the whole fucking movie. What are you talking about?
As far as we know, the only time he's been in Japan was to kill Kenna's parents.
Exactly. That's the only time he was there. He's been in America the whole other time.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
It's like this was just taken from the beginning of the movie or something, and then they were like, well, just use it here for some reason. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, a lot of scenes seem to have been cut and spliced up, and maybe not necessarily in ways that make sense.
And then Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee are up on a mountain looking at, watching everyone drive away or whatever. And
the place.
Yeah, Tia Carrera is in the building getting ready to kill herself.
Yep. So Murata, not knowing shit about Japanese culture, sees Minako preparing to commit seppuku.
Yeah, with
and it's like,
knives.
Someone left a really big knife out.
Yeah.
And Ken is just like, oh no, my weep sense is tingling. And he comes off to save her.
Yeah, that is, God. So yes, Brandon Lee drives away, and
why does he drive away?
I don't know, but right, he's chasing after the bad guy.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he's supposed to be doing.
But it doesn't do anything.
I know. What, you're telling me that? I'm aware. I'm just telling you what's happening in the scene.
I just remember thinking in the moment, why doesn't he stay to help Kenna?
No, because Kenna's like, you go after them, I'll go save her.
And he's like, there's like 9 guys in that building.
Yeah. And he's correct, because Dolph Lundgren later says that I killed 9 dudes. It's like, wow, he really just counted all those dudes.
Keep them count.
Yeah.
This is a game.
And then we get action movie guitar time. As Dolph Lundgren awkwardly sneaks around outside this building trying to find a way in.
Yeah. It's a weirdly sick guitar track.
He's sneaking around. He secretly fucking breaks this dude's neck, and then all of a sudden he gets his gun and just starts shooting. And this dude loves shooting on the floor. He loves laying on the floor and shooting. He does this. Yes, he does the most awkward roll, side roll. Wee.
It's like he slides kind of onto the ground to shoot a guy. But because it's on carpet, there's just all this friction, and he just stops and has to manually roll.
And then he punches through a door to grab a guy in the nuts.
So my notes. Holy shit! Kenna rips a dude through a door by his cock.
I've just got punch through the door with the nut grab. That's all I've written.
And he pulls him through. Yeah. I had to rewind it. I said to my wife, "Hey, Lauren, I need you to confirm for me because maybe I'm just seeing this weird. Does Dolph Lundgren pull this guy through the door by his cock?
Yeah, absolutely does.
He's like, yeah, no, it definitely looks like that.
And then he's going up some stairs. He like jumps on under the floor from the stairs and shoots a dude at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, get in the landing and
yeah.
All that Max Payne shit with none of the grace or slow motion.
He gets Monaco.
John Woo would have made this work.
Hell yeah! Oh, absolutely. Grabs Monaco. They go outside.
He picks her up and just casually backs through a glass.
Yeah, he's like walking slow as anything out this way, and like the dudes are like, he's on the roof, and the dudes are like shooting at him and not doing anything. They've got fucking stormtrooper guns or whatever. And he does a little bit of a jump from one part of the roof to another roof with her,
and then off the roof onto a van, I think.
Yeah. And he just like shoots a dude really quickly.
One shot behind the shoulder. Dead.
And they're gonna get into a car. They're hiding behind another car. I don't know why they don't want to get in that car, but they're hiding behind one car because they're gonna get in a different car. And he's like, you go get in that car. And she goes and gets in that car. And he just lifts the fucking car and just like uses it as a shield. And the dudes just keep shooting at the car.
Genuinely maybe the best like action moment of this movie. It's so fucking good.
So they use the car as a shield to protect the other car.
The car then explodes,
and then
because they've been shooting it.
Well, no, he blows it up as he drives away. They're driving away. He turns around and blows it up.
You're right. I was laughing too hard. Oh, fuck. It's moments like this where I'm like, maybe this is actually the best movie we've seen. It's not.
It's definitely the funniest. Absolutely the funniest movie. Oh my god.
So yeah, I didn't expect a lot of, accuracy in terms of representing the Yakuza or Japanese culture in any way.
Right.
I was surprised to see a finger docking when the Yakuza guys take a finger off to ask for forgiveness.
Right. Dude picks the smallest finger on his hand, his pinky.
But you're supposed to. That's the one you do.
But like, that's
the one you do.
I feel like it's a pretty big fuck up. You got to offer more than that.
Well, I mean, he paid more than that.
Yeah, but like he should have offered more. That's what I'm saying. It's the smallest finger.
That's because you work up the first.
Look, Josh. Obviously, this isn't the most accurate, right?
The one thing they got accurate, and you're like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. It's not enough.
You know what? You're right.
And dude's like, that's not enough, and he just fucking stabs him. He's a really good bad guy. He's definitely the best part of the
vibe, the aura, as the kids would say.
And then this scene ends with Tatsu saying, "Toss the finger in the trash." What about the body?
I'll leave that.
leave the body. Just throw the finger in the trash. We'll figure out what to do with the body later, I guess.
Then you've got Kenna and Monaco at the safe house, and he's like explaining how to use a shotgun to kill people like she's fucking 3 years old.
Point this in the direction things are. Pull the trigger, and they'll fall down. That is the exact line.
She doesn't understand the concept of death.
They'll fall down, okay?
They'll be fine. They're fine. They're sleeping.
Yeah, they're just sleeping.
They live on a farm.
They'll go to sleep, and they will send them to a farm, and
they'll tuck it out.
Yeah, very, very funny.
And the laughs don't stop as we get to the bathhouse.
Oh, so he's like this, he's telling her like, if you see anyone coming, do this. And she's like, what if it's you? And he's like, you won't see me coming.
But also I feel like the obvious answer is don't shoot.
That's right. But yeah, he says, you won't see me coming. And he's like the slowest dude on the planet.
And he's 6'5".
She will absolutely, if this was real life, she would see you coming.
Everyone would see that guy coming.
Yeah. And so we get to the bathhouse.
Of course we do. It was all leading to the bathhouse.
Dude.
Nothing bad ever happens at an onsen.
No, I can't take any of these dudes seriously in their little nappies.
In their little fundoshi?
Is that what it's called?
I think so,
I'm calling them nappies because that's what they are. Little nappies that they're wearing. Little babies. Songs. Little babies walking around. Goo goo gaga. Little Yakuza babies. And, Muppet babies?
Yes, of course I know Muppet babies.
Yakuza babies. That's what they are.
I'd watch that.
I would. That'd be sick.
Okay, so the bad guys are holed up at the bathhouse, and Murata and Kenna come in and tell them not to move, and the fattest goon in the bath locks eyes with them and submerges himself completely. Without breaking that fucking gaze. And I was like, am I going crazy? Am I having a stroke? What the fuck was that?
And so they start fighting. Everyone starts fighting, hand-to-hand fights.
Well,
what?
They have a little bit of a standoff. The fight doesn't happen until Fat Guy has swum underneath the bath and emerged behind Kenna. So stealthy, this fat man.
As we know,
so that when the fight picks up, they can actually, he's grabbing him from behind and shit.
If you learn anything from this movie, the bigger you are, the easier it is for you to be secret.
It's true. The taller and fatter you are, the more stealthy you are.
That's it.
But in my notes, I'm like, oh shit, that was meant to happen because you get the underwater shot of him swimming, and then he reemerges behind Kenna. I genuinely just thought it was a weird thing that actor chose to do, and they left it in because it's so awkward.
No, it's meant to be there. And then, so the fight scene here is awful. Fucking just terrible.
What do you mean?
And there's a shot with Brandon Lee where dude is literally on the other side of the fucking room. And he's like, pow, and the dude's like, oh! It's the most telegraphed, worst. It's so bad. The dude is nowhere near him, and he goes down. I will say there's a decent stunt here, not the choreography, not the fighting, just a stunt. Brandon Lee fucking knocks this dude's leg out, and the dude just fucking lands and falls in the water. But that dude, he went down hard.
Paid over time.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Brandon Lee grabs a fucking stool and whips it at Shang Tsung, and that's funny.
Yeah,
I always love whipping stools at dudes.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hitting with the hose.
Yeah. So didn't have that on my fucking bingo card. Dolph Lundgren being hosed down mid-knife fight.
Yeah. And he gets the chair, which is funny.
And then the hose falls into the fucking pool.
And then there's a fight between Dolph and then the fat guy, the sumo, who he stabs, and
he's still going.
He's still going. But this sumo screams. And it's...
Well, he just got stabbed.
Talk about bad editing. The scream literally just cuts off halfway through. It's like, ah!
Yeah, it does.
And it's not like the shot change. It's not like the shot changed. It was still in the shot.
Yeah.
That was the scream noise they used.
Yep. That was it.
That's what they went with.
That's all they could afford.
Yeah, exactly.
It ran out of tape.
It's ran out of tape. That's it.
So yeah, that fat Yakuza just doesn't give up until he's force-fed water.
Yeah. Just chokes on the fucking hose.
Which I feel like if you forced a man to drown, he's submerged in water and you pump a fucking hose into his mouth, would that body be floating after he dies?
It should be, yeah.
Should it? If it's full of water?
I think. I mean, it should float anyway, right? It's a body. People float.
Yeah, but I assume that's because we have some level of buoyancy due to air content as well as other factors. But if you remove the air and insert water, it's like putting water in a boat, right?
These are all good questions. These are all good questions.
I have no science, man.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Never drowned a body, so I wouldn't know.
Anyway, Fat Yakuza dies in probably the most awful way.
Yeah.
apart from maybe one in this movie.
Right.
But he does get to like be the end of this scene as his body floats in the onsen and the mist comes over him. Like, that's weirdly artistic.
And all the water's red. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And he was right. She didn't see him coming because in the next scene, he just like sneaks up on her and grabs the gun.
Grabs the gun, grabs it by the mouth, which is absolutely the way that you should approach any woman who is sexually assaulted within the last 24 hours.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, we're gonna talk about how we treat assaulted women
poorly
in this movie.
It's not great.
No. So we're now hiding out at Kenna's very Asian home. He's built a little Japanese house.
He goes out of his way to mention that he built it himself, and Tia Carrere's like, "Oh, I guessed." And I'm like, "Oh, really, Kenna? You built this clearly Japanese homestead in the middle of LA? They don't just have these? Really, Kenna? You fucking weeaboo asshole." That's so much land on a cop salary.
Yeah, so they're hiding out this place, and he's just in the bath outside, and Tia Carrere comes out, bring in the body double for Tia Carrere, thank you, and make sure
what a body double
you have this frizzy fucking wig covering her face the whole time. She gets in the bath, and we cut back to Tia Carrere, who is now in the bath. And they have a conversation here, and as Dolph Lundgren would say, sometimes you do the right thing because didn't it happen to do the right thing? You know?
Did he have a stroke?
I feel like he did. I feel like he must have. And I feel like also this is very obviously dubbed over.
Yes.
This whole scene between them.
Yes.
And that's the best take they got of him saying, didn't have to do the right thing.
43 takes, and that was the best one. Like, sometimes you just gotta fucking cut the check. We're done.
Yeah, just get him out. Just go, Dolph.
It's like, fuck it, that'll do.
We're sorry we wasted your time.
Attention to the line reads in this movie.
Enjoy your money. Enjoy your fucking whatever. I don't know, boat. Go buy a boat or something.
Go buy boats.
Yeah, very awkward scene here between the two of them, naked in the bath and the thing outside. And then cut to he's in bed. They really got their money's worth with shirtless Dolph Lundgren in this movie because he's literally just covering his dong in in bed. And she comes in and she's like, "Oh, I can't sleep. I don't want to be. I don't feel safe in there." He's like, "All right, as long as you don't hog the blankets, dude. You're not even using the blankets.
You're barely using yours.
What are you talking about?
No,
hog the blankets."
Own, but also, like, come on, man.
So we got to bring in Tia Carrere's body double now because we have to do this awkward, completely unnecessary sex scene.
Yep. As you do with victims of sexual assault less than a day after.
Bring in Tia Carrere's body double for this completely awkward and unnecessary sex scene. She said she wanted more money, and we need to get our money's worth. Also, play that fucking terrible sex scene music that you would expect to play. You know the one. Lots of saxophone. Get all that shit and put it here. This would absolutely not happen in a movie in 2026.
Oh, God,
where a vulnerable woman who was just sexually assaulted is hiding out with a police officer. And rather than that police officer saying, you know, maybe we should chill, we shouldn't do this. You've been through a lot.
Place, and I'm in a position of power. That would
that would be bad and terrible. Instead of that, he goes, fuck yeah. And then they fuck. And then he has the goofiest smile on his face when he finishes.
It's the most face acting he's ever done.
And then it's the most fucking disgusting line I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
But I do think it's maybe the closest to an actual joke that this movie makes.
But it's so out of place because every other joke, nothing is as dark and as disgusting as this joke. Nothing else comes close to this. She goes, "That time I heard you coming."
saw you coming that time.
Oh, fucking hell.
Context be damned. I remember thinking in the moment, holy shit, that's a joke.
That's an actual joke, but it's so out of place.
My God.
They had an actual writer come in and write one joke.
This lady was on the verge of killing herself earlier.
Yeah. And also, immediately after this, all of the Yakuza are coming, right?
Yeah. Everyone's coming now.
Everyone's coming. And Dolph comes out and he's talking to Brandon Lee, and he's like, "Where's Monaco?" Brandon Lee says, "Where's Monaco?" And it's like in there, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "She was frightened, so I took advantage of her." Obviously,
duh. It's the 90s. What was I supposed to do? Not?
Oh my fucking God. And then Dolph, in all his wisdom and all his power, goes to the writer of the movie and he says, "I think we need a line here from Brandon where he mentions that I have the biggest dick he's ever seen. Otherwise, I'm not doing the movie." All right? And the writers were like, "Well, we need a big name actor, and
Dolph Lundgren's the best we could do.
Who's bigger than Dolph Lundgren? So we'll do it. All right, we'll do that." And Brandon says the line, but he adds on a man to the end of it because he needs the audience to know that it's definitely smaller than other animals' penises. But how many men's dicks has Brandon Lee actually seen? And also women's. You know,
we're inclusive.
Brandon Lee says the line. He says to Dolph Lundgren that he has the biggest dick he's ever seen on a man.
It is worth noting that this is after the line where he says Tia Carrere was frightened.
Right.
And Murata responds by saying, "Well, yeah, I saw you in that tub."
Right.
So I think that's like a setup to this almost.
Right. Yes.
So the actual fun fact about this line,
so I know what you get because I looked it up because I did look at the trivia. But yes, you say it. You say it.
This line has been edited.
Uh-huh.
The audio for this line originally was, "You have the biggest dick I've seen on a white man." Which does not make it any less gay.
No.
But it does make it less racist when you take the white bit out, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. Jesus fucking
That's
Christ.
what I'm worried about here.
They definitely had the writer come in and write the coming one and the white dick joke.
Yeah, no, they had a comedian on staff for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a strange line.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And like the context of when that line is delivered, when they're like arming up. Lundgren's just given Brandon Lee a fucking shotgun. He's like, "Here, you take this." And he's mid like arming up sequence. I think this is one of the first arming up sequences we've had in Action Ranks. And
yeah, and he's like grabbing every single sharp object he can, all of the knives, all of the fucking
closet.
Yes, all of
he's
the
got
weed
his
closet.
shurikens, his knives, his fucking Kasarigama, his goddamn sickle, and he's just grabbing everything out of the little weeb closet. And then he proceeds to throw every single one of them in the first 30 seconds of this fight and kills everyone with them.
Cue my non-stop laughter as Dolph Lundgren throws every single knife known to man at every single man that walks. Dude walks in.
Some of them don't even make it in. Some of the throwing knives go through like the paper fucking covers,
right,
and like obviously kills a guy outside. But then the guy comes crashing through the window into the fucking room. I'm like, that's not how physics works.
Well, it does in Little Tokyo.
Yeah, fuck. That's maybe the funniest 30 seconds of film that this film has to offer. Discounting maybe the final bit.
Sure, yes. But yeah, hilarious watching him just constantly throw knives. Also, Brandon Lee says a line here. It's like one of those video games. You just defeated the first wave.
Yeah, what a weird line.
In 1991, that would have been like the most niche joke you could have made. Video games were not popular in 1991, at least not like they are now.
No.
People were just being like, what's a fucking wave? What?
Wave-based defense games? Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
Very niche.
Very niche. And then...
But obviously this defense does not go well.
No, it doesn't go well because they come in, grab Minako from the other room.
Yep.
Because duh. They just
She's got
leave
her
her in
shoes
there.
on now. Everyone's got their shoes on. It's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Got to take your shoes off inside the man's house.
Well, it's when there's no respect here.
It really fucks up those Japanese floorboards.
It does, yeah. So yeah, they've got her, and they're like, all right, let's all fucking go. And so they start leaving. Then they just decide to burn the place down. They just burn it down.
And each of our three protagonists here gets a close up on their characters looking back at the house burning. And I don't know why none of them have a very strong attachment to this place, apart from Kenna.
Right.
And Dolph Lundgren's not doing any face acting.
Yeah, no, just like
it's not what he's here for.
Just like that.
Like that.
That's the whole. Exactly. That's his whole reaction to the house burning down that he built.
Yep.
And okay, so now I'm confused. Cut to them being tortured for some reason.
Yes, the revolver ocelot.
Some. I think Brandon Lee says that they want information out of them.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what information they need?
Nope.
Okay, great. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's confused by the fact that they're being tortured for no reason.
I assume it's just because they can, because, oh, actually, maybe it's brought up. I could have glossed over this, but maybe it's because of the shame brought onto Yoshida because they stole his woman. I think he's mad about that specifically. But they definitely have no information that they torture out of them. It's very strange.
It's really
so anyway,
weird.
They hook him up to the ocelot tables.
Yeah, they get Ocelot's here and he's
looking worse for wear.
Yeah. He's got his arm missing, but he'll get that back in Metal Gear 2. Don't worry about it.
And then some.
Really solid too.
And they electric shock the fuck out of those guys.
And again, I'm not sure how this works from a technical perspective.
You don't know the science of it?
I don't know if this is scientifically accurate that they can just grab onto a dude and just electrocute him.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like closing the circuit. They grab, because Kenna grabs the dude electrocuting them and forces him specifically into Murata's
but they're not
shock table
being electrocuted at that exact time. There's no power going to them.
No, but they are.
But they're not.
Are they not? Because that would be really silly.
Are they? Are they being electrocuted right at that time? And he's like, ugh, and grabs him, and then.
I think so.
Okay,
I think they're being shocked, and then Lundgren's like, I don't know if this will work. Okay, and then grabs and then shocks.
Okay, then I guess that makes sense. But
it'd be really dumb if it didn't.
Yeah, it would be. It's just on brand for this movie, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then they get out, right? They escape, but then they get captured again, and they get put into a car.
It's okay. So Yoshida sees.
Oh no!
Dude get
they get in the car.
Does fucking nothing.
They get in the car to drive away.
In the car in the parking lot of the torture base.
Right? Yeah. They get out and they get in the car, and then a dude comes with a forklift.
Okay, if you were escaping from an evil villain's torture base, and you saw that your car was still in the parking lot, would you get in the car?
No.
Because they've been sitting in this fucking parking lot watching the torture.
Yeah.
And then the torture dude gets murked, and Yoshida does fucking nothing about it. He's like, well, everyone hide. Leave the car. And they drive off. And they leave the cop's car there. And the cops are just like, all right, let's go get it. Let's go find our guys. And then they get in the car. And then forklift man comes out and grabs the car on the forklift. Because of course it's a fucking trap.
No attempt on either of their parts to get out of the car.
No,
they're just like, well, we're on a forklift, so let's just go for the ride, I guess.
Impossible to escape.
We cannot get out.
Multiple feet in the air.
Yeah, exactly. And so they get put onto the crusher. And this is where we learn the dude earlier could have just laid down, because they start crushing the car and these dudes just lay down. They just lay down and they stop crushing the car.
Yeah, well, you got to use Chekhov's car crusher for something.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense why that guy was screaming for so fucking long, because clearly he hasn't died.
He's
still in there.
Oh no.
Yeah, they just get kind of squished down a little bit.
Oh, help.
And then, obviously, Yoshida and his gang know that this doesn't kill people, because then they put the car onto the fucking wrecking line to go into the fucking mulcher. Car mulcher.
The car mulcher, yes, of course.
And they're in the car trying to fucking get the roof back up, which is, as far as set pieces go, quite an exciting set piece, but also like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's a very odd thing.
It implies that either the club owner from earlier, is still alive in his car cube somewhere,
right,
or they did this part to him as well.
Right. Yeah, I assume that would
horrifying.
I assume that also happened. Yeah. And then Brandon Lee, they get out, they escape, and Brandon Lee, Dolph Lundgren says, I'd like to cut off parts of Yoshida's anatomy. And then Brandon Lee says, you've got a fixation, pal. This is the guy that just a few scenes ago commented on the size of Dolph Lundgren's penis.
Yeah, well, I mean, he'd know all about fixations.
Yeah, but also, commenting on you obviously do as well.
One of the goons says the words "heavy metal sushi" as the car is about to go into the compactor. And I'm like, that's the fucking name of my new metal band.
Hell yeah, it is. Yeah. And then we get a karate montage, because all of a sudden, Kenner knows karate. No mention of it up until now.
I choose to believe it was implied that he knew this the entire time, because he's such a massive
If you say so,
not to know.
You definitely have to imply, you have to look really
you got to infer
deep.
a lot.
Yeah. And after this 20 seconds of training, he now knows all of the karate he ever needs to know. And also, he's got this sick outfit that he's definitely going to wear outside in the real world.
Yep.
What the fuck?
It's insane to me that he gets this fucking outfit change and this like weird pseudo training montage after they die.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets the weeb glow up. He's gone full weeb.
Mm-hmm.
Only to then proceed to shoot everyone for the remainder of the
film. Yes, exactly.
With the exception of Yoshida. Everyone that he kills from here on out, guns.
Bullets.
Maybe an explosion if you're feeling nasty.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely explosions. I will say, very good explosions in this movie. The explosions, very good.
Well, that's where all the money went.
Absolutely. I can guarantee you that's where all the money went.
Carrera's body double and explosions.
That's it.
That's it. And one comedy writer for 5 minutes. We didn't give him any context on what the movie was about. He wrote 2 jokes.
So white guy who, up until now, you can infer if you want to, but really up until now had no idea the dude knew karate. White dude who, as far as I know, didn't know karate, wearing karate outfit.
Yep.
Asian guy who does know martial arts.
Yeah.
Wears jeans and a shirt.
Yes. I'm not seeing.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just letting you know this is what happens at the end of the movie.
This is all accurate.
And then we get another scene with a bunch of gang members talking to the bad guy, and the whitest guy in the room. Okay, you got it too? Okay, cool.
Yes.
The whitest guy in the room speaks up. He speaks essay, let me tell you.
The whitest cholo in the world is the only one with a speaking role.
What are you doing, Holmes? It's like, what the fuck? Are you allowed to talk like that? Is this legal?
Are you allowed?
I don't think this is good. This isn't right.
I was immediately looking at every other gang member just being like, well, you're black. You're definitely black. And you're a biker, that's fine. You though.
Oh my god. And they got a truck and they drive it into the brewery, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they hijack a truck mid travel.
Yeah, and
they climb onto it, they kick a guy out of the fucking cab and they drive it through the gates.
So they come in and they're guns blazing in their karate outfits.
I don't know how the fuck Murata rolled the truck going straight through that wall. It was cool as hell, but I don't know how he rolled it.
He's on another level, tell you what.
Yeah, he's playing 4-dimensional chess.
That's it. He knows his shit. And yeah, so we get a shootout. We get some hand-to-hand fight scenes. Brandon Lee fights Tatsu, who is so Tatsu's going up a ladder, and the other guys are all going a different way. And Dolph Lundgren chases after. He's like, "You go get Tatsu, and I'll go get these dudes." So he goes off, and then Dolph Lundgren's chasing the dude, and he's got a gun, and he's like, "Does he say you're under arrest or something?" Like he says something really fucking dumb, some dumb cop shit.
Says to your boy,
"Yeah,
you have the right to remain silent."
Right, that's what it is. Yeah. And the dude just like kicks the gun away from him or something. Like he's on a ladder and he's just like, and just kicks the gun away from him.
Brandon Lee's like, "Oh no, my gun!"
oh damn! Oh shit! That was all. That's the whole plan.
My plan.
That's my entire plan right there.
All my cop training out the window.
I got nothing. And so then they go up. No, he pulls him down, and Tatsu grabs a pipe, and he does the splits on the fucking on this walkway thing
on the handrail.
Yeah, on the handrail, and he's like swinging it around. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this would be a great time for a nut shot.
Yeah, you need it like an Indiana Jones style. Fuck all the fancy shit. Kick him in the balls.
Kick him right in the fucking balls. They're open. They're ready to go. Right? Nah. Just he's on there doing this shit, and then he just gets off, and then they fight hand to hand, and then they go downstairs or something, and then they're fighting in like some boiler room. Like a
storage room above the boilers and shit.
And
because we're in the brewery.
Yes, we're in the brewery, which is owned by the owner of the club. I don't know if you know that.
I had forgotten.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we reminded you 10 minutes later. So they're fighting. Dude falls on the ground and then punches him in the... punch him or kick him. I feel like he punches him in the nuts. But he might
punch him.
But yeah, dude's on the ground and then he kicks him in the nuts. That's not
I've got... Murata kicks the second in command in the balls.
Okay, all right. But fucking at the perfect fucking time. He's on the ground.
Right
he's on the ground with pretty much like you got to get
he's
a pretty good shot,
more or less.
Yeah. Fucking and then oh my god. Balls. And then he. Oh fuck! I forgot, and I just read it. Oh my god! It's so good.
Yeah. The best one-liner in this film.
Oh my god. Okay. Tatsu fucking falls off the thing and he lands in the fucking vat of whatever it is.
Alcohol.
Okay, sure. And Brandon Lee's got a lighter and he says, "You have the right to be dead." He throws the lighter.
Oh,
because the whole time, I forgot. The whole time he's like reading him his Miranda rights.
Yeah.
While they're fighting, he's like saying all the different things, and then he just it's like he's being like a good cop, I guess. Like while he's doing it, and then all of a sudden, "You have the right to be dead." It throws the fucking lighter,
and the blowback from this explosion knocks Murata down in the most comically like stupid way. He's just like, ah!
It's. And it's a huge explosion too, like multiple different explosions going off. It's insane.
It sets most of the brewery off.
Yeah, exactly. And then we cut to outside, where Dolph Lundgren's like running away from the building.
Yeah, he's gone through. He's been shooting dudes. I do have to say, I appreciate a goon who could take some shots and then fall down some stairs in a convincingly painful looking way.
Yeah. And then we get out onto the street. He's chasing the bad guy, and Dolph Lundgren gets shot at some point by someone. I guess by the bad guy, or maybe one of the goons or something.
I feel like this is after Dolph saves Tia Carrera, right? Like he gets shot on the way to the parade.
Right, yeah, right, yes.
So first Tia Carrera is tied up to a fucking, looks like a petrol Bowser.
Okay, yep.
And then, Kenna goes up to save her, and Yoshida's there. He's got a fucking jerry can. He's got, maybe he shoots him here.
Okay. No, because it happens in the street. He gets shot because this is why I commented on it.
So Yoshida's just like, okay, I don't care if you live or die, whatever. Fucking shoots the gas trail leading up to Tia Carrera.
Right.
And then we get a big explosion. I love the explosions.
Yes.
As Kenna and Minako are running away from the explosion, I feel like Tia Carrera is flinching from the explosions a lot less than Dolph Lundgren is.
Right, yes, they are running away from a very real explosion.
Yeah,
those aren't stunt people. Those are them. Yes,
Tia Carrera's body was like, fucking... look, I'll get my tits out, but I am not doing that.
No, absolutely not. There's a very real explosion. I forgot about that. Yeah.
In watching it back, I feel like Dolph is flinching a lot from the explosion.
Right.
Which, fair enough, it's a real explosion.
Yeah.
But a lot more than Tia Carrera is, which fucking badass. I'd be like, oh fuck, shit.
She is badass. She's pretty cool. She's done a lot of cool shit. And so they're running away now. They're in the street. They're running after the bad guy. Kenna gets shot in the shoulder. And they're like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh, it went straight through." What?
Wait, Dr. Kenna.
Like, did someone else get shot? Like, is someone else?
The person behind you?
Are we looking? Is someone else injured? No, don't worry about it. Just fucking, it went straight through. Don't worry about it. We don't want to check if someone else is injured or anything. It's fine. They're chasing, and we really do get a showdown in Little Tokyo.
Yeah,
it lives up to the title.
It's the title of the fucking movie.
We get a fucking sword fight here in the street between Dolph and the bad guy.
And I love that these like parade dudes dressed up in full samurai regalia have actual real swords with them.
Yep.
Because of course they do. This would be really awkward if these were just prop swords.
Oh yeah, totally. And also there's just a group of karate kids in the background, and everyone's cheering them on for this fight. That I don't know if they know it's real or if they think
Japanese
it's like
love blood sport.
I don't know if they know it's real or if it's like think it's like a reenactment or something. But everyone's cheering them on, and Brandon Lee is just there like, yeah, get him. Like the whole time.
Go get him, samurai.
They fight, they slice each other up.
Dolph Lundgren is an awkward looking man when it comes to sword fighting with a fucking katana.
Totally, he's very tall. So
he's tall, he's not lanky, but he does have very long limbs, and compared to Yoshida, who with the samurai sword looks really fucking natural, like proportion wise, Lundgren just looks fucking weird.
Yeah. And then this is where I commented. Brandon Lee does like nothing for this movie. He's just there to watch Dolph Lundgren do all the hard work. That's pretty much the whole time. And then his whole contribution to this fight is just him going, "Take him." That's it.
Feel like Brandon Lee was supposed to fill a charisma void made by Dolph Lundgren, but he does not do that.
Absolutely not. And then we get one of the funniest bad guy deaths committed to film.
Easily the best one we've seen so far.
Out of these three movies, not even close. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen happen at the end of an action movie. Dolph Lundgren stabs this guy through,
Yep.
Sticks him up on this.
Which is a lot. Like, he's run him through with a fucking samurai sword. That's a lot. You kind of expect that to be like, that's it.
That's it.
Honorable samurai Kenna would leave it at that.
No way. You think that? You think we're done? You think that's the movie? Absolutely not. We're gonna stick him up on this fucking board.
Gives him the fucking heave-ho with the katana. Pins him to this board like a fucking dart.
The fireworks go off around it. It starts spinning. He's there pinned to it going, oh!
Catches fire.
Huge explosion once again.
It does beg the question, were those fireworks always going to explode like that?
Yeah, I know.
At the end?
No, the body added to it.
The body made it.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Holy shit.
It was everything I wanted and more. I didn't know I wanted that until it happened.
I gotta say, thinking about it, Cobra, the bad guy at the end of that, like he gets stuck up on the thing, goes in the fire, and you don't really even see anything.
Doesn't he also get the "you have the right to remain silent" as he goes screaming into a furnace?
Yeah, I think so. He is a cop.
The film. Aren't they all?
And then
in some fashion or another, aren't they all cops?
I guess. And then El Mariachi, like the dude's just like he just gets shot, right? Like.
Yeah, and then his face blind second in command lights a fucking match.
Right, but it's still, in comparison, I mean, to those, this is dead.
Got nothing.
If we're just ranking death scenes, fucking this wins easily.
Compared to the rest of the film, like relative to the rest of this film, the ending is so fucking satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
It is wild. We start here. We end fucking here.
We start here. We stay here pretty much the whole movie. And then all of a sudden...
There's a couple little...
yeah.
What? It threatens to get interesting sometimes.
Right. That's threaten you with a good time. Doesn't quite get there.
There's some funny shit along the way.
Yes.
But then the end is just like... Hey!
Yeah.
We turn Shang Tsung into a fucking pinwheel.
And then this is another thing with movies from the 80s and 90s. They just end, There's no, it's not fucking.
There's no epilogue.
No, this isn't fucking Lord of the Rings with these 700 endings. Bad guy's dead.
We gotta walk off.
We have a walk off. We have a little chat. Make a couple of quips. Done.
Yeah.
It's over.
About
Credits.
how you're gonna file this report.
Yeah, exactly. Ha ha ha. Police make reports.
We murdered like 50 people.
Ha ha ha. We're the best cops. Oh my god, we're the best. And then the credits. It's it. You're done. You saw the Showdown, Little Tokyo. It lives up to the title. Over. We're done. Yeah. That's all you need.
Before we wrap this completely, I want to say that I'm kind of shocked at the amount of groundwork done with the narrative here to establish the fucking spring parade. They establish it at the very start in the sushi restaurant where the lady's like, "Oh, I make donations to the spring parade."
Yeah,
and I'm like, "That's okay, fine. That's a throwaway line. Whatever. That's nothing." And then later on, Yoshida's talking about coinciding the start of his business with the new spring and all the spring celebrations. It's good fortune. I'm like, oh, that's a second time they've brought it up. And then the culmination of the fight at the spring parade, I'm like, oh, fuck, they did it. They brought it around.
They did a thing that
oh my God.
You would expect from a movie.
Something mildly competent.
That's crazy.
Insane.
You wouldn't expect that at all from this movie.
I look at a certain point. Yeah, I did stop expecting things.
All right. Now comes the part of the show where we take this movie and we put it in our rankings. At the moment, we have 3. Well, we have 2, and then this is going to be the third one. Where are we ranking at the moment, Josh?
Well, currently, Action ranks in number 1. We've got El Mariachi. Number 2, we've got Cobra.
All right. Okay.
The Showdown in Little Tokyo. Where?
So, I don't know who went first last time. Maybe
I think we're going like whoever suggests goes second.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe that's the thing, is like whoever's coming into this not knowing what we were going to watch originally suggests where to put it. I think it's better than Cobra. It's more of a. I mean, I laughed a lot more. It's more entertaining than Cobra. It's very questionable at times with certain things, certain aspects. But that's just movies at the time, right? That's just how it was.
To a point, yes.
To a point. I don't think it's as good as El Mariachi.
I'll say this. Cobra is a lot more tonally consistent throughout. It's a lot more competent in a lot of the things that it's doing. It's just not very interesting.
It's not, it's just very...
It's very dry.
Cutter, yeah, and
there's
also...
some cool shit in there.
There's zero, like, character building.
Yeah.
You don't know anything. Like, this movie definitely has a lot more... You know a lot more about the characters, even though it's not a ton. You know more than you do about Cobra.
Consistent.
No.
But yeah, Cobra is missing a lot of fun. Cobra has some cool shit. It's pretty fucking sparingly used.
Yeah.
El Mariachi is a fucking wonder. The fact that is as good as it is for how it was made is incredible.
And I like it.
It's also just like genuinely a good story.
Yeah, and like it ends depressingly, which is always interesting. It's always something cool, right?
Yeah.
You know,
and like it also has like a lot of personality just in the way that it's shot and the way it's made. Like,
yes,
that is the Robert Rodriguez style of movie.
I would say it's more competently edited than this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's more interesting to look at.
Yes.
And you know, it uses a lot of tricks to get around shortcomings that hey, Showdown in Little Tokyo's got plenty of shortcomings and we don't edit around those very well.
Right.
But Showdown in Little Tokyo is a fucking great laugh. I had such a good time watching this. So yeah, I think number 2 in between Cobra and El Mariachi, I think that is a fucking fitting place for Showdown in Little Tokyo. It won't stay at number 2 for very long, I don't think. But
let's see how we go.
We'll see.
Yeah. So okay. So you're happy with Showdown in Little Tokyo at number 2?
Yep.
All right. So the new rankings are number 1, El Mariachi. Number 2, Showdown in Little Tokyo. Number 3, Cobra.
Yeah.
Those
that sounds good.
Are the current rankings of this podcast.
Yeah.
Now,
funnily enough, it's going in like reverse chronological order with the latest movie being the top.
There you go. Don't know if that actually means anything.
I don't think it'll stay that way.
No, I don't think so. But we'll see.
Aaron, you got to tell me what I'm watching.
Okay. So, this is a movie I've wanted to watch for a while. I haven't seen it. I have seen the remake. A few years ago, a remake came out starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, fuck.
But this week, we'll be watching the original. Well, in 2 weeks, because this is every second week. But on the next episode of this show, we will be talking about and ranking Roadhouse.
Fucking Roadhouse. How exciting. I scrolled past the remake of that while looking at things that I could put on my list. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's a remake.
That's a remake. Yep. Yes.
Exciting.
Hey,
who's in the original Roadhouse?
Patrick Swayze is the original star of Roadhouse, which is about a bar, and he comes along and he basically becomes like their
bouncer.
Like their bouncer, yeah. And it's just the remake was very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But you know, people will talk about that first one.
That'll be interesting. So you've got that kind of baggage going into it. I've not seen either, so this will be interesting. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
He's not like someone I think of a lot when it comes to 80s and 90s action heroes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I mean, I can't even think of any other action movies he did. Well, Point Break, I guess. But
yeah, that's kind of the only one, right?
Yeah, who was in Red Dawn? Yeah, that's really it, I guess.
Which is not to say that all of these need like a action.
Well, no, of course. I mean, fucking, if we ever get to fucking Die Hard, the star of that movie was not known for action at the time.
No, he was not.
He was the funny guy on that TV show. So, you know, just because you're not known for action movies doesn't mean you can't be in an action movie.
That is true.
But yeah. So Roadhouse is next for us.
I also just want to call out, this may not be the last time we see Shang Tsung in a movie, because it turns out
he's in a lot of movies.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is fun. This has been a fun one.
Yep.
Even though the movie isn't the best.
May they all be this fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would, I said before. Like, yeah, even if they're not necessarily good movies, like, if I get some sort of fun, if there's like just one fucking moment where I laugh my ass off, and
this one's got a couple.
Right. Yeah. Oh my God. I laughed so fucking hard at that last kill with fucking on the thing. I literally had to pause the movie and I messaged you. So he was spinning on the thing.
Yeah.
He was spinning on the thing. Right. He was spinning on the thing. I'm like, this is fucking hilarious. And I laughed my ass off and I messaged you like, this is so fucking funny. And then I start again and it exploded. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
Shit. Yeah. We've got some good shit ahead of us.
Yeah.
So many good movies.
Absolutely.
And so many bad movies.
Yeah. And they'll still be fun, I think.
Yeah, no, I look forward to more of this.
Mm-hmm. So that's the show, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're on podcast services, we're on all the podcast services. If you want to just listen, if you want to watch, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on fucking that's it.
Not TikTok. They're trying to shut us down.
Yeah, they need to silence us. We're too powerful. Yeah, with Showdown Little Tokyo.
Too powerful. Our dong's too big.
Yeah, that's it.
Dong Lundgren is what they call me.
Thank you, everyone.
We need to shut it down now.
We'll see you next week for the podcast, where it'll be nothing but great news, obviously.
Good news.
It's going to be so much good news. I'm definitely not going to have to use that clip at the beginning of the episode, for sure.
Fuck.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'll be back. Get off my plane.
It's you. You're the rocket man.
Item duty clear.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.